Hello guys, welcome to Amazon TV. I hope you're okay. Guys, look at the kind of government we have in this country. All African countries are enforcing the laws of their countries except South Africa. We are doing the opposite of everything amanye countries ayenzayo. Let's listen to this, guys.
The president and the Nigerian government sent a very loud message through reciprocity. South Africa, they are feeling it. Not be church, they are feeling it. And countries like our West African brothers, they are just like this, watching and saying, Today, the government of President Tinubu placed a ban on poultry products and other food items. They cannot be imported from outside West Africa communities. I'll tell you what it means. Now, what it means is that countries like South Africa, I did a video last 2 weeks when they were doing their xenophobic thing, and I told the Nigerian government to touch their trade. Yes. And many bloggers picked that video and it went viral. And trust me, when we talk, you think the Nigerian government or the people are not listening. You forget that all government officials are on social media. Foreign ministers, they are all on social media. So when you say something, they may not react to it until you say bad thing. But if you say something, they see it. If they want to pick it, they pick it. So today, the federal government has picked our advice and they banned some of this product. What it means is that those farm products we are complaining of that comes from South Africa, from these there are white farmers that has dragged land from them that they cannot collect their lands back. Those farmers, those South African farmers that have subsidy and they are pushing those products into the Nigerian market, President Tinubu say enough is enough. You can no longer import those items from outside West Africa. And our West African brothers, I know they sit down like this, they watch. Especially when that onions matter to happen before. You see, this is what we are saying. Reciprocity. See, Nigerian government may not be on TV shouting everywhere, no. But if you embarrass them, they will touch you. And they will find a way to touch you. So as it stands right now, South Africa should be enjoying it. The ban, yes. Because they can no longer import those items. No. ShopRite and Co. I beg Nigerian customs, we can watch ShopRite and all those South African companies. They can no longer import those listed items. Yes, it's very important because you cannot hate us and like our money. If you must like me, you will like my dog. So as it stands right now, there is a ban. And our West African brothers, they sit down like this, they watch. Hey, now wow, these Nigerian people, they know the year word. Now so, aura for aura, reciprocity. Yes, if you not like us, we not like you.
So guys, I don't know how true this is, but as usual, it's possible. Remember what the government of Zimbabwe is doing right now. They are not allowing goods from South Africa to enter Zimbabwe with Zimbabweans who are working in South Africa. They said, no, you have to buy everything in Zimbabwe. You cannot accept ama-imports. Nama-exports izona zinto ey'phumayo ey'ngenayo in and out in Zimbabwe. Not all these individuals abazothenga like i-fridge, bed, ama-sofa. Those things are no longer allowed in Zimbabwe. Those things are no longer allowed at the Zimbabwean border between South Africa and Zimbabwe. The government of Zimbabwe wants Zimbabweans who are working in South Africa to buy from Zimbabwe. Because if they buy from South Africa, it means the economy of Zimbabwe will collapse. They must not bring goods from South Africa to Zimbabwe. It's no longer allowed. The government said no. So now when I came across this video that a Nigerian government said this, if it's true, as I said, because I've not seen it yet on our national TV channels, but I know it's possible that it's true. All African governments are enforcing the laws of their countries except South Africa. What have we done wrong as South Africans? Okay, let's assume what this guy is saying is true. The question is, who will suffer between South Africa and Nigeria? He is very happy, but millions of his people are here in South Africa. That ShopRite they are always threatening us about is helping them there. Only Nigerians are working there in ShopRite. No South African is working in ShopRite in Nigeria. And I heard ukuthi Nigeria, ShopRite is the biggest retailer. MultiChoice lo abahleze besisabisa ngawo ukuthi bazomxosha iwona obabhalansisile ukuthi bekwazi ukubuka i-DS. They don't have their own. U-MTN lo abahleze bestraightisha ngokuthi bazomxosha if we are complaining about their brothers who are committing crime in South Africa is their last hope. They don't have any other network that is stronger than MTN there. All of them are using MTN because their networks are weak. So who will suffer at the end of the day?
Aura for aura, love for love, hate for hate. That's what we are into 2026. If you don't like us, we don't like you too. Baba Tinubu, God bless you. Ban for ban. You give us xenophobic, we seize your money-making trade machine with Nigeria. As simple as APC.
In fact, we want to see Nigerian products on the shelves of South African shops.
On behalf of all South Africans, I want to say thank you to Emmerson Mnangagwa. Thank you so much, Mr. President, because all the goods that were stolen from our shops, from our houses, that we were robbed off, can no longer cross the border into Zimbabwe. No more taking things from South Africa, stealing things from South Africa and taking them home there to Gwanda or Gweru or Mashona land or Matavele land. That one is over. You must buy there in Zimbabwe. How come you can buy in South Africa but you can't buy in Zimbabwe? And those things are available there in Zimbabwe. I think you are clever. Mnangagwa is tired of you. No more crossing borders with goods from South Africa to Zimbabwe.
Cyril Ramaphosa rolls out the red carpet for Nigerian businesses, declaring Nigeria a critical market. Fantastic, Mr. President. But here's the kicker. Where is this grand enthusiasm when it comes to empowering South Africans to build their own businesses?
A very good question, fellow South African. He doesn't care. They don't care about the well-being of South Africans. They don't care about anything that concerns South Africans. They are okay with their foreigners. They are fighting for foreigners up and down. They are okay if foreigners are working. They are okay if foreigners are doing businesses. As long as foreigners are okay, everything is fine in South Africa. Look at what other African countries are doing. Tanzania. Just a year ago, the government of Tanzania decided that all small businesses belong to Tanzanians. Kenyans who were running small businesses in Tanzania were told to close down those shops because they belong to Tanzanians. They must be used by Tanzanians. In Zimbabwe is the same thing. In Lesotho is the same thing. All over Africa is the same thing, except in South Africa. In South Africa, South Africans are okay if they are not working. They are okay if they are unemployed. They are okay if they don't have businesses. What kind of life is this? What have we done to these politicians? Why is everyone turning against us? We are only useful to these people if they want us to vote for them. Once we are done voting for them, they are gone. They will come back again if they need our votes. And we will accept them and vote for them again. Until when? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why are we allowing these politicians to get away with every bad thing they are doing to us? Guys, wake up. Our country is in serious trouble. So let me know what you think on the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, to like and share the video. Thank you so much, guys. Love you.